Intelligence is measured by a person's ability to see validity within both sides of contradicting arguments. The loneliest moment in someone's life is when they are watching their whole world fall apart, and all they can do is stare blankly. Show me a hero, and I'll write you a tragedy. I don't want to repeat my innocence. I want the pleasure of losing it again. I fell in love with her courage, her sincerity, and her flaming self-respect. And it's these things I believe in, even if the whole world indulged in wild suspicions that she wasn't all she should be. I love her, and it is the beginning of everything. And I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties there isn't any privacy. And so with the sunshine and the great bursts of leaves growing on the trees, just as things grow in fast movies, I had that familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer. I wasn't actually in love, but I felt a sort of tender curiosity. Let us learn to show our friendship for a man when he is alive and not after he is dead. I'm not sentimental, I'm as romantic as you are. The idea, you know, is that the sentimental person thinks things will last, the romantic person has a desperate confidence that they won't. You see, I usually find myself among strangers because I drift here and there trying to forget the sad things that happened to me. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. Before you criticize others, remember, they may not have had the same opportunities in life as you have had. Don't forget who you are and where you come from. Vitality shows in not only the ability to persist but the ability to start over. It is not life that's complicated, it's the struggle to guide and control life. There are all kinds of love in this world, but never the same love twice. Having once found the intensity of art, nothing else that can happen in life can ever again seem as important as the creative process. Life is so damned hard, so damned hard. It just hurts people and hurts people, until finally it hurts them so that they can't be hurt ever anymore. That's the last and worst thing it does. The ability to hold two competing thoughts in one's mind and still be able to function is the mark of a superior mind. Either you think, or else others have to think for you and take power from you, pervert and discipline your natural tastes, civilize and sterilize you. I suppose books mean more than people to me anyway. When a girl feels that she's perfectly groomed and dressed, she can forget that part of her. That's charm. All I kept thinking about, over and over, was, you can't live forever, you can't live forever. Everybody's youth is a dream, a form of chemical madness. First you take a drink, then the drink takes a drink, then the drink takes you. I found something. Courage, just that, courage as a rule of life and something to cling to always. Life is progressive, no matter what our intentions. Someday I'm going to find somebody and love him and never let him go. You can stroke people with words. There is no confusion like the confusion of a simple mind. You really ought to read more books, you know, those things that look like blocks but come apart on one side. Great books write themselves, only bad books have to be written. An author ought to write for the youth of his own generation, the critics of the next, and the schoolmaster of ever afterwards. Action is character. When a man is tired of life on his 21st birthday, it indicates that he is rather tired of something in himself. Family quarrels are bitter things. They don't go according to any rules. They're not like aches or wounds, they're more like splits in the skin that won't heal because there's not enough material. One thing's sure and nothing's sure: the rich get richer and the poor get children. In the meantime, in between time, people invariably chose inimitable people to imitate. A man's social rank is determined by the amount of bread he eats in a sandwich. The lights grow brighter as the earth lurches away from the sun. Cut out all these exclamation points. An exclamation point is like laughing at your own joke. Things are sweeter when they're lost. I know because once I wanted something and got it. It was the only thing I ever wanted badly, and when I got it it turned to dust in my hand. Here's to alcohol, the rose-colored glasses of life. The best contacts are when one knows the obstacles and still wants to preserve a relation. We must leave this terrifying place tomorrow and go searching for sunshine.